Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and the beautiful news channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Before we dive into today's content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and show some love by giving this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers uncover that another face could be allowed an opportunity to radiate not too far off. As per Television Insider, the show's looking for their next driving woman in the 18 to 20 age range. There's a projecting require the job of Brittany, who's supposed to be a person that is trendy, ready, delightful, certain, lively, vigorous, and decisive. They're searching for an entertainer of any blended identity to step into Brittany's point of view and make a splash. Obviously, we ought to specify that there have been some comparable projecting brings as of late that never emerged into a person debut on screen. Nonetheless, B&B has valid justifications to quit fooling around with projecting another ingenue since Luna Nozawa has been busted for every one of her wrongdoings. Luna might get back in the saddle sooner or later, yet it seems like the show's expecting to make up for the shortcoming meanwhile. In the event that R.J. Forrester stays close by, he could require somebody like Brittany to repair his messed up heart. Then again, Will Spencer will require an old flame now that he's settling once more into his life in Los Angeles. Could Will meet Brittany and go totally gaga? There's even the chance of a circle of drama for Will, Brittany, and R.J., relying upon how things work out. Regardless, hopefully the projecting system goes well so Brittany can make her presentation not long from now. Normally, that name could change when she hits LA, yet significantly, a skilled entertainer will ideally beauty our screens and take a few hearts. What is your opinion about another driving woman being brought together with Will or RJ? Do you suppose some circle of drama show is not too far off? Our B&B expectations highlight a few heartfelt shocks regardless, so stay with us for refreshes on any story subtleties and official projecting news. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Brittany could shake things up, so remain tuned. There's a casting call for the role of Brittany, who's set to be a character that's fashionable, poised, beautiful, confident, playful, energetic, and assertive. They're looking for an actress of any mixed ethnicity to step into Brittany's shoes and shake things up. Of course, we should mention that there have been some similar casting calls in recent months that never materialized into a character debut on screen. However, B&B has good reasons to get serious about casting a new ingenue now that Luna Nozawa has been busted for all her crimes. Luna may make a comeback at some point, but it sounds like the show's hoping to fill the void in the meantime. If R.J. Forrester sticks around, then he might need someone like Brittany to mend his broken heart. On the other hand, Will Spencer is going to need a love interest now that he's settling back into his life in Los Angeles. Could Will meet Brittany and fall head over heels? There's even the possibility of a love triangle for Will, Brittany, and RJ depending on how things play out. Whatever the case, let's hope the casting process goes well so that Brittany can make her debut in the not-too-distant future. Naturally, that name could change by the time she hits LA, but the important thing is that a talented performer will hopefully grace our screens and steal some hearts. How do you feel about a new leading lady being paired up with Will or RJ? Do you think some love triangle drama is on the horizon? Our B&B predictions point to some romantic surprises no matter what, so stick with us for updates on any story details and official casting news. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Brittany could make quite a splash, so stay tuned. The bold and the beautiful spoilers uncover that Taylor Hayes is maintaining a few mysteries that will at last be uncovered this fall. Edge Forrester is set to develop nearer to Taylor after he learns the genuine explanations behind her revisitation of LA. Obviously, there's an opportunity Taylor will concede she kept an eye on Edge and Brooke Logan in Monte Carlo. That apparently assumed a part in Taylor's choice to get back home since she quickly got on the telephone with Steffy Forrester to say she was returning. Taylor could tell the truth about as yet needing Edge where it counts, so that could be a distinct advantage assuming that he begins longing for her as well. Edge certainly has a vice of turning around to Taylor in spite of his obligation to Brooke Logan. Nonetheless, we ought to likewise think about how conceivable it is that something far more terrible is going on. Might Taylor at some point conceal a dreary finding? This new hypothesis is making buzz via web-based entertainment, so we should investigate and attempt to make certain about assuming it very well may be valid. Taylor has been unyielding about getting the ball really rolling with her family, so perhaps she has a difficult disease and fears her time could expire. That could surely carry a stunning news for Edge to figure out sometime. Normally, we ought to likewise call attention to that it hasn't been that since a long time ago B&B did Eric Forrester's own terminal disease storyline. We'll need to raise an eyebrow at the show's composition, assuming they're now rehashing that story with Taylor. In addition, Taylor is currently restarting her training, so it appears to be bizarre to begin handling patients' cases assuming she fears she'll at last die and leave them hanging. On the other hand, maybe Taylor simply maintains that everything should be typical as far as might be feasible. Taylor not set in stone to continue assisting individuals and holding with her friends and family before this potential disease causes significant damage. In any case, Edge will get refreshes on something amazing not too far off. So how about Taylor be debilitated or in any event, kicking the bucket? Provided that this is true, it could bring one more chance for Dr. John Finnegan, the clinical hero, to make all the difference with another supernatural occurrence fix. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Brooke might have some heartfelt rivalry on her hands come what may, so we'll welcome you more forecasts on all the Taylor show. That seemingly played a role in Taylor's decision to come home, since she immediately got on the phone with Stephanie Forrester to say she was returning. Taylor might come clean about still wanting Ridge deep down, so that could be a game changer if he starts pining for her too. Ridge definitely has a bad habit of turning back to Taylor despite his commitment to Brooke Logan. However, we should also consider the possibility that something far worse is going on. Could Taylor be hiding a grim diagnosis? This new theory is creating buzz on social media, so let's take a closer look and try to nail down if it might be true. Taylor has been adamant about making up for lost time with her family, so maybe she's got a serious illness and fears her time could be running out. That could certainly bring some shocking news for Ridge to find out sooner or later. Naturally, we should also point out that it hasn't been that long since B&B did Eric Forrester's own terminal illness storyline. We'll have to raise an eyebrow at the show's writing if they're already repeating that story with Taylor. Plus, Taylor is in the process of restarting her practice, so it seems strange to start tackling patients' cases if she fears she'll ultimately pass away and leave them hanging. Then again, perhaps Taylor just wants everything to be normal as long as possible. Taylor might be determined to keep helping people and bonding with her loved ones before this potential illness takes its toll. Regardless, Ridge will get updates on something surprising down the road. So do you think Taylor might be sick or even dying? If so, it might bring another opportunity for Dr. John Finnegan, the medical superhero, to save the day with another miracle cure. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Brooke may have some romantic competition on her hands no matter what, so we'll bring you more predictions on all the Taylor drama. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates.